Hey y'all, hey. So I was gonna come on here and do my makeup, but I feel like I don't feel like putting on makeup now. But I just wanted to come and talk to y'all. So I'm gonna see if people hop on and then um we'll get to talking. Eli's downstairs with his grandma and the kids are asleep. I guess see both the babies are asleep. So I figured why not? Um, but Chrissy, hey girl. Hey. I haven't been live in forever, so I was like, let me just hop on here and see if anybody's on. I was gonna do my makeup, like I said, but I don't feel like it. I do not feel like it. I was just gonna do a quick update on life. I lost my motivation to to. Oh, you still at work? What time is it? Yeah, it is 3. What time? Ain't you usually off by now? I thought you got off at like 2. Oh, there's. Oh, girl. Okay, so you good? You got about half an hour, girl. Well, sit here and chat with me. How's everything going? How's the boys? I seen Kyrie with his robot. That is so cute. I was thinking about when I get my funds up, I wanted to get. Does that one come in blue? Cause I seen a blue one, and I was like, I wonder if Ethan would like that one. But I'd be kind of scared. That piece of lint just flew by my face. I'd be so scared that I'm gonna waste my money on something and he just ain't gonna take to it, or he'll be afraid of it. Cause you never know what they be afraid of. You know what I mean? Yes, I wanted, but they ran out. Okay. So I think that is the same one that I saw that was blue. And I was like, because Eli's the one that showed me. He's like, this is so cute. And then I saw that you had bought the one for Kyrie. I was like, oh, girl. And this whole process, I know you're in the beginning stages of everything too, and that's what I wanted to come on and talk about. Key, hey girl, I've been missing your lives. You've been going live everything. I ain't even watching no YouTube videos. I ain't been doing nothing. When I say I ain't been doing nothing, I've been doing nothing. Okay, I ain't saying nothing. I've been doing stuff behind the scenes, but I ain't been doing no social media stuff for real, for real. Y'all see me on Instagram looking a hot mess with my hair sticking up on my top of my head. Um, Christmas, Christmas was another day. To be absolutely honest, I ain't had no money to get my kids stuff. Like his grandma sent stuff. Um, but that's about it. Either since I have to catch up on her. Yeah, I'm so behind on everybody's vlogs. I don't even know if I'm gonna like catch up. I think I'm gonna just go and hit all my regular channels and watch like maybe the 5 if they have the 5 videos that they posted. I definitely sure I ain't watching every Vlogmas video from everybody. I just I'm not gonna say I don't got the time, but I mean I know I'm not working, but I don't got the time to do that. So y'all gonna get I'm gonna come through and show mad love and watch and give y'all your watch hours, but child. But one of the things I did want to talk about is as you know, Chrissy, I have Ethan got his evaluation. Um and that's also why I've been kind of chill because I'm just processing everything. Um, we weren't supposed to. We finally got a call that we were going to be able to get put on the list for an appointment. Because remember, we were still on the waiting list just to get an appointment. And they called and they had a cancellation for literally like when they called me, they're like, "It's tomorrow though. Would you be able to make it? If not, then you can't come till July." I was like, "Heck yeah, I'll make it tomorrow." Right? Look at him. Every time I get on live, he start waking up. Um, so we went to the evaluation. It was about 80 minutes. And the diagnosis did come back that it is autism. Again, I am in the beginning stages of learning all of this stuff. And it's one of those things that like the best way to describe it is if you've ever been cheated on or something and you had that, you knew you was getting cheated on. You know what I mean? You knew. But then you get the evidence, the undeniable evidence, and it gut punches you. Like you already, but then when you find out that you were absolutely right, there's no spinning it. That's how it felt getting his diagnosis. It was like, a gut punch. And so like as the lady's talking, um, I felt myself beginning to like cry. You know what I mean? I still cry about it because like you start to think of, did I do something wrong? Is it my fault? Is this like my karma? Is this, you think every outlet because it's your baby. Um, and even though I knew, like I've been talking to y'all about my concerns this whole entire time, to get that from the doctor, it's like, okay. And I'm not crying because like I feel like my child is at a disadvantage. No, I'm crying because this world is crazy. And I'm crying because I'm facing so much right now. And like she started talking, and y'all ever know, is it the scene in Charlie Brown where it be like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." You're like, and it just sound like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." It's like ABA therapies, this speech therapy, the global development delays. Duh, 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 duh. Oh, they're gonna call you family navigator, social worker. Duh, 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 duh. And it's like I'm sitting there looking at my baby. He's smiling, and I'm like trying just to, and I was a crying mess. I was a very, very crying mess for a bit, just taking it all in, because now it's like, okay, not that I wasn't moving on it before. I know I've helped him and worked with him as much as I could, but now it's like, all right, this is our life now. Like this is real. Like this is what we have to do. I cry when they tell me about it, know the level though. Right, right. Me too. I think, what did I do? Right, right. They want to do, the genetic testing. Yep. Facts. Yep. Right. So the next steps, after the evaluation is to have the genetic testing. We still have to get the audiologist, the audio testing. It's so much. I have a list. Like literally when we left, I had 9 referrals put in from that evaluation. 9 referrals went out. Then finding out that he should have been in early intervention this whole time, which remember I was talking about this and how I was calling doctors and how they're just telling me, no, he has to be evaluated. Da, da, da. When I say you really have to advocate for your children, you really have to advocate for your children. And it wasn't that I wasn't advocating for him. I just didn't know. And even people that I know that have children that are autistic, nobody really talks about the back end side of it. Like nobody talks about the beginning, what we got to do. You know what I mean? Like they don't talk about that. And at least I haven't seen it, or the people I know haven't seen it. And I understand why, because it is a lot to take in. And then you kind of go into yourself because you don't want anyone judging your child. You don't want anyone judging you. And there's support groups. There's people, like I'm very wary of support groups though, because just like with mom support groups, like have you ever been in support, like mom Facebook groups or mom groups or whatever? Everybody has an opinion. Everybody thinks that their opinion is right. And the thing I'm learning just from life in general, and I'm learning on this journey with my child, is that every child is different. It don't matter, like, you know, with the autism, it doesn't matter what level they are. Like two children can be on the same level and be completely different. You know what I mean? There's the thing that's binding them together is that number, and what's binding them together is similarities, but every child is different. You know what I mean? And so, like, I'm very wary when I'm emotional to really connect myself with people outside of my circle. You know what I mean? Like me and Chrissy, we've been dealing with this, and we've been like, I think she was like the first person, like we really was like, hey, have you noticed like such and such? You'd be like, yo, I noticed that too. And then we started talking, comparing. I was like, yeah, we had our kids around at the same time. Like, what's going on? And then there's like this whole world of people that had their kids at the same time that have the same issues. You know what I mean? So like, and that's what the lady was saying with the genetic testing. She said, because there's no family history on either side, we're trying to understand kind of where this came from. Um, so it's so much. Like I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm just so overwhelmed with everything, honestly. I was thinking about changing my channel now a little bit now to document the journey. I mean, you could, or you could just put it in there. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I always support it. Hey, game. Thank you. We right. We just say, can we see some loose hair? I don't know what that means. So, um, Yeah, and I'm glad we did too, because it is that we in this together from the beginning, knowing what's going on. But yeah, it's been a very interesting time because even with my family, like, I have some people I'm not even gonna talk to this person because the first thing they're gonna tell me is, you can get a check, right? It's so funny because like when you had text me, I had just was talking to my friend Joanna about it, and I was like, I'm not calling this person because they going first thing out their mouth. And the first thing when I finally did tell them was, you can get a check now, right? Like that check is gonna be $1 million and solve all my problems. Like, child, um, your open hair. I still know what you're talking about. It's so right. It is sad that we live in that type of world. But I was very, very. I didn't really know what to say. Like, and I was even telling her, I was like, man, I hope people don't feel I'm being short with them because I'm just really trying to process all of it. It still hits me. You know what I mean? Just what he's going to have to go through. You know what I mean? The journey is a lot. Oh, that's cute. That looks nice. I hope you got deodorant. Oh, look, those are nice. I like those pants.
Do they fit? And do you?
Let me lift your shirt. Let me see the butt part. Hold on, y'all. My son walked in. Can I comb my hair? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. Those are good. That's a good sizing. Go ahead and take it. That check is going to help with expensive stuff. Right. Yeah, but like remember I told you I said it's all based off income and stuff like that too. So like right now, obviously I'll probably if I qualify for it, a certain amount. But it sounds like you got like a hair fetish or something, and I'm not really on that type of time. I'm talking about my son and getting diagnosed with autism. So you might want to find another channel, please. Thank you. He just walked out. I'll tell him though, Chrissy. But yeah, so like I was just very careful about who I talked to about things because I know me, I'm very emotional, and you know us Libras, you say the wrong thing, you might mean well, and I'm gonna be like, go off. You know what I mean? So like I just was like, and I wanted to call you. Like it's crazy because like that day you text me, I was literally right there. She had just came in and hadn't said what was going on. And I was like, I'm gonna call you later. And I didn't end up calling you. I didn't end up texting you back because I just got so emotional for like a good couple of days. Um, yeah, like watch what you say because people, and I know people mean well, but they say ignorant things. Like I haven't even shared it. This is the first time I'm talking about it openly. Um, but yeah, so like I just got overwhelmed, and it was one of those moments where like, man, I really wish I had, his dad to help take some of this emotional labor, that we can be like, we in this together. Our boy gonna be good. I know my boy gonna be good regardless. You know what I mean? But it's just like to have someone else like connected. This is our child. And that's the thing I talked about before that I don't have that at times when it's hard. Um I be feeling like I'll be praying for your friend. I missed that one. Thank you, Key. I be feeling like I'm just alone in the process in parenting. I don't know why. Right. Support system. Yeah, right. Y'all know I got a piece of a support system. So when it comes to my kids, it's really lacking. And it's just people just weird. They say like the wrong thing sometimes. Like they just really say the wrong thing sometimes. And I just was like, I wanna trust me, my boyfriend's feeling it too. Yeah, I know when Ethan's dad called and I told him, I could hear it in his voice, like it was the same gut punch, you know what I mean? And because Ethan's dad's not a horrible person. He just made dumb choices that landed him in jail. And even if he does, even if he is supported, what can he do? He in jail. He ain't getting out for 10 years. Um, so it's just I know he felt it, and I just was like trying to be, you know, like this is our stuff. But one thing that did irritate me with him because he was more on the side of too, like, well, it's not on my side. Like I said right now, it's not about placing blame. I don't care if it was on both of our sides. Like at the end of the day, you never know how, your child's gonna come out. We always pray and hope for the best. You know what I mean? Like I have zero tolerance to deal with ignorance. It's a lot to take in, sis, but I'm here though. Right. It really is a lot to take in. And that's just kind of why I've been silent, why I haven't got back into the YouTube game. Cause I'm just like, I don't really know if I'm coming or going. And add that on top of this is the 6th month. I cannot believe 6 months have passed and I'm still unemployed. I'm still not where I thought I would be. And I'm just like, I have appointments scheduled that took forever to get. And if I have to pack up and leave and go to PA, I'm gonna have to start the process all over again, back on waiting list, back, you know what I mean? Like on top of finding somewhere to live, finding a job, finding childcare. Now childcare is more difficult because I have to find a facility or people that accept children that are autistic where their therapist can come in and work with them. Um, and see if they even have time because there's waiting lists like 6 months to a year for everything. I don't have the support system. I don't have someone be like, hey, watch when I go to work. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm facing so much and I don't be know if I'm coming or going half the time. So I just felt like adding the internet on top of everything felt like a lot. And I'm trying to stay strong and stay positive, and it just felt like a lot. So I just kind of dialed back a little bit. And it's hard for me to watch YouTube when I'm not really my head's not in it because like you also take on the emotional labor of the people on your channel, what they going through, and you want to be there and be present. And I couldn't do it. So I just been just not watching nothing.
Can I get a snack?
You need to put some chapstick on your lips right now.
Alright, can I get a snack?
We have fruit snacks and that's it. They about to wake up anyway. Same here. I'm trying to learn, educate myself more and more. Kai got an appointment next month at CAIU at Enola. Yeah, is that the one? Well, no, this isn't. That's not Mechanicsburg. Considered Mechanicsburg too. The institute that I always hear everybody talk about is the one in Mechanicsburg. That's where all the people I know that have children that have autism go to out there. But again, New World, I don't know. But yeah, like they have an institute out here, but they also have some other places. And then he'll be in early intervention for the next 45 days. Um, for the next 45 days. Come here, Papa. Papa, come here. Your hair look wow. What you crying for? So what you crying for? Sugar buns? Yeah, mommy right here. Girl, he always wake up mad, like the world's wrong for him waking up. I don't know about that one. Yeah, so I will support you. I'm not even sure who you are. Are you like a regular on my channel or did you just find my live? Hi, Ethan. Oh, look, Ethan said, I'm going back to sleep. He said, I am not trying to be awake. Yeah, so like, it's just so, girl, it's just so much to take in. All the referrals. I have the family navigator calling me, the social worker. I have the therapy places, the speech therapy. No, just having a visit. I was going to say, because I've never seen your name pop up in my channel before, but thank you for tuning in. But, yeah, so it's so much. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I am from India. Oh wow. I don't know nothing about India. Um I'm just glad you're getting help me out. Right, me too. And it's just like it's kind of bittersweet, like I said, because if we're not still here in a month, it's like, okay, we started the process. Now the process is put on hold. I just like your curly hair. Okay. You back on the hair thing, my boy. Gotta calm down. Um uh it's just like having to start all over. But like I got frustrated because they told me, the people at the children's hospital, they told me, they were like, my doctor should have been put in a referral for early intervention. And remember I was saying that? And she kept spinning me saying, no, you have to get evaluated first. And she was like, the lady was like, no, I'm going to reach out to her and tell her. She said, because he could have had therapies this entire year. And now 45 days is all he gets left of early intervention, and then it goes into the other programs through like the school and stuff. And the school program is way less than, at the end of the day, he gonna be good regardless, because I'm gonna work with him. If I gotta go back to college and become an ABA therapist, my daggone self, I'm gonna work with my child. Like, that ain't none of that's above me. I'm gonna make sure my baby's good. You know what I mean? That thing, oh, that's bright. Let me put that back up there. I can't see my screen. I really hope you get a job soon because I don't want you to start over. If I could. Girl, you and me both. I promise you, I'm putting out applications everywhere. Everywhere. I've been y'all know I've been doing it. Like, and it was like I went through a season of getting callbacks and interviews and all of that. And then it was just like nothing. It's like my resume wasn't hitting nothing. Revamp my resume was getting past certain stages, not getting past the others. Like, it's just, I said, it's just like a Russian roulette out here. We're not talking about my hair game. I told you, you gotta find you a channel that they talking about hair. See, you making my son mad too. Did they ever get back to you about the car program? Girl, no. No. Yeah, so it's just been like I said, it's like I hate being in a space where you can't. What? You just being mean? Where you can't really make plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't solidify a plan because what plan do I make? And I don't even know where I'm going to live. You know what I'm saying? It has to turn pretty soon, I'm praying. Girl, you and me both. This has been long. I said, I think I'm going to see if Michael will pay another month. I'm trying to see if he'll pay for February. And then, there's tax time. And then depending on what comes back with the taxes situation, either about 60 to 90 days to really formulate more of a plan. And then Jackson will be one. I don't got to worry about formula and all of that because he's on milk, which will make things easier as well with his transition to daycare. He'll be older. So, like, I don't know. I just been thinking about everything. Yeah, I've been praying. I done made my prayer board and everything. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm like, God, like, you told me keep faith, trust you is the reason for everything. But I'm just, hey, Bubba's. You say hi to everybody? You say hi. Say good to me. I'm 8 months. I'll be 9 months in January. I'm about to see anything no more. Yeah, well, no, they won't be trash. They won't be trash. When you move up into the, huh? Yeah, you guys leaving out? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hold on. I'm about to get off here because they about to leave, but I'll talk to y'all another time. Chrissy, we'll touch base and everything, but I gotta go talk to his grandma real quick. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go. Bye. Hold on.